Don't motivate yourself or your staff because it's not the best strategy. If you want to know why, listen to this video. Do you know leaders and managers and people say, Trevor, how do I stay motivated? How do I motivate my staff, my people? How do I motivate myself? Do you know it's really hard because motivation is very roller coaster, up and down. We all been there, right? You want to drive yourself to run a marathon or to achieve something, to work through your to-do list. And some days you feel like yes, and other days not. And you see, motivation can be connected to emotion. And what drives emotion is different for everybody. As salespeople, maybe you close a deal and you feel, yes, this is amazing. You feel like you want to close another deal. So you feel motivated to make more phone calls. Nothing wrong with it. It's great, but it's short term. Because as soon as you lose a deal and you're getting rejected, what happens to motivation? It goes down. Now you don't want to make a phone call. You feel sorry for yourself. Why? Because you've connected your motivation on emotion. If you look at the word motivation, the first part is motive. A lot of people get motivated because of a motive. Could be money. Nothing wrong with it, but it is very short term because once you hit that goal, you get paid, motivation goes down. Or maybe you just did not hit that target and you don't get the money and then you are out. It's like, that's it, I'm not going to make this phone call. You'd feel demotivated. Motivation on a motive is good. Trust me, it can work, but it's short term. Is it the best strategy? I don't believe so. But it is a good strategy and keep doing it if your company is doing it. The other thing is it could be the reverse. If you don't achieve it, so maybe it's a staff that's underperforming, not motivated, not driven. And this is when you call in that staff or that person and saying, listen, you haven't met your targets for the last 2 or 3 months. If you're not going to hit it, unfortunately, we can't keep you on. And then they fire up and then they're making phone calls and crazy. One of the motives is they don't want to lose their job. Now, motivation is a tough thing in a lot of companies worldwide. How do you keep your staff and yourself motivated? I would say there's a guy that I've listened to that really inspired me many, many years ago. This guy's name is Mike Horn. Now, this guy's a professional explorer. Mike Horn climbed Mount Everest, K2, did some crazy stuff. And he was the only guy on a solar expedition from Antarctica, from the north to the south, that's ever done this, unmotorized, without dogs. And he was speaking at a conference in Switzerland. And somebody said to him, wow, how did you do that? Mr. Horn, how do you become so motivated? And he said, look, I'm the least motivated person on this planet. He said, because I realized motivation doesn't work. What works is discipline. Discipline is doing something even if you don't feel like it. You see, he said he was sleeping in his tent on his way from north to south in Antarctica, and then he would wake up, his alarm would go off, and his brain would tell him, don't get out, it's cold, it's windy, it's stormy. And he said, but he was disciplined on this time. So he would get out, make himself breakfast, roll up his sleeping bag, roll up his tent, put it on the back, strap it down on his sled, and keep going until the alarm goes off, and he goes, oh, morning tea, stop, find a safe place, have morning tea. Click, 20 minutes, stop, and keep going. And go to lunch, stop, until it gets to, let's say 5, 6 o'clock, stop, picks a tent, get in, write in his journal, sleep. Next morning, same thing, up, down, it almost for 3 months. And that's how he got through. And he said, motivation will not get you there. It is discipline. So maybe as a leader or as a staff member, or maybe you as a leader want to help your staff to be more disciplined. How do you do that? I'm going to give you 3 golden tips here. Number 1, direction. People need direction. They need vision. So as a leader, you probably want to communicate that to your staff as well and to yourself. What is your vision? Where are you heading? So you see, when people know they're going in a certain direction, they can get disciplined to achieve this. And then you can break it down for them. Come on, let's keep going. This is the direction we're going. So people need direction. If they don't have a vision or direction, they perish, they fall apart. They can't build momentum in that direction. And that means, so the discipline is low. The second tip is time. Now, people get driven by deadlines or time. Now, the simple thing is, I've got this clock on my desk. You just turn it. You can use whatever you have, maybe your wall clock, and then hit it. And say, I'm not gonna get up until I get that proposal out. And hey, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, coffee break, start it and get back to your desk. So time is a big place how you can get disciplined, especially on time. And this is one thing that Mike Horn talks about, be disciplined. Time can definitely help you because how many times have you realized, oh, I didn't know that's the time? Why? Because we are not driven by the clock. Time can definitely be a way to keep yourself disciplined to keep going and achieve your results. The third big tip is preparation. When people are prepared in advance, they can get disciplined. Now, think about this as a sales person on the road. You go and see clients, you hand out samples, brochures, catalogs. You get back to the office, tomorrow I'll fill up the car again and all the catalogs. And then you start again and then, I haven't filled this up. I have to carry the boxes down. And now you try to motivate your staff. Come on, you can do it. Come on. You see, if you were prepared the day before when you arrive back at the office and say, hey, let's be disciplined here. I'm going to go and get the boxes and put it in my car so I'll be ready tomorrow morning. First thing to get out there, you're going to feel like you've got a bit of momentum because you were prepared, and that makes you disciplined. So over the years, for myself, I've realized if I am prepared and I've put my shoes ready or maybe my bicycle ready with my water bottle, my helmet, everything is ready, and I don't feel like it, it's normally because I haven't done the preparation work the night before. If I am prepared, I wake up and I'm saying to myself, everything is there. Just put on your shoes and get on with it. And sometimes I wake up while I'm running, literally, or on a bicycle, especially if it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. But then I'm not searching for motivation to get a motive to go and do it. I'm just disciplined. The alarm went off, get up, get on. And you can help yourself and your staff by following these 3 simple tips to keep people disciplined instead of always trying to motivate people. Because discipline will give you consistency. Motivation is good, but it will give you a lot of inconsistency. So, why don't you want to always motivate your staff? Is because of the inconsistency. Try to help your staff and yourself to be disciplined, and that is going to give you results. My name is Trevor Ambrose. Follow us on our social media platforms or wherever you watch this video, subscribe to our channel. You can head to our website, trevorambrose.com. We've got online courses that you can watch on public speaking, presentation skills, or sales. And comment below, how do you stay disciplined? We'd love to hear from you.